I started doing business when I was 8 years old.
How about another joke?
Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for clicking this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Also, you can comment on your experiences, because today I'm talking about my story as a business person. So to all my returning subscribers, thank you all so much. Thank you for always supporting this this girl. Yeah, thank you all so much. Don't forget to comment on your own experiences, okay? First, like the video. Make sure you like the video right now as I'm talking. Okay, so today I'll talk about myself, a little bit about myself. It's been long and the last did a story time. So today I'll do a story time with you guys. Talking about my business life. Okay, I started doing business when I was 8 years old. I know most of you might be surprised, but especially those people who live abroad, like in the US, Canada and all. But you should know that we us Africans, should I say Africans, those of us who grow in Africa, we grow up in different ways, and most of us will somehow testify to what I'm about to tell you all right now. Okay, so actually I grew up with my mom, right? My mom was a business person. Okay, I'll be showing you guys photos of what I'm trying to say, like to represent the things I'll be telling you all. Okay, so my mom was a business person. I'm saying was because she's not alive anymore. I used to live just with my mom. I grew up with her until she died. Okay, so by the age of 8, she used to sell Arrow, my best meal. I've always told you guys Arrow is my best meal. So if you're from Cameroon, you just know what I'm talking about. She used to slice Arrow in the food market and sell. So definitely, as she and I always go to the market every day, definitely I was learning some skills and some techniques from her. Though I was still a kid, because she died when I think I was about 12 years old. So I was with her from 1 to 12 years old. Okay, so definitely I was learning some skills from her as we used to go to the market together. She would slice Arrow. If you don't know, Arrow is just a type of meal, vegetable meal, which we slice. We slice it like leaf. We slice it into smaller pieces in order to cook, and you know, it's my best meal. So we used to go to the market every day together. Sometimes I'll leave from my school. Immediately after school, I'll make sure I go to the market and meet my mom so that I can help her in 1 or 2 ways. I used to help her by doing what? She's going to slice the Arrow and put them in smaller pieces, and I'll carry it on my head like this and go around the market selling. We usually have this slang which we always sell Arrow. We like 100 Arrow, 100 Arrow. That's pigeon, okay? We'll be like 100 Arrow, carry it in a tray like this. I'll be like 100 Arrow, 100 Arrow. I was so fast and so good at selling. Just my 100 Arrow, 100 Arrow used to give us so much money. Also, I always watch whatever she used to do. Whatever she does, I will watch. Or let me say, whatever she did, I used to watch. Okay, so I'm always watching at everything she does. We usually get up very early. By 5 a.m. you see us hurrying and going to the market in order to prepare goods for customers. I also remember this period whenever she's sick, right? She will always send me to the market, because she already had her customers that always wanted to buy only from her. Though there were a lot of people who sold the same thing that she used to sell, but they wanted to always buy hers. So she would send me to the market, to go to the market and slice the Arrow. So slice the Arrow, then I'll package them and give to her customers, then come back home and meet her. So at that early age, I used to learn a lot, but I didn't know I was actually learning a lot, you know. I was just capturing some things without knowing. So after she died, definitely for a while, I wasn't doing business until when I got into secondary school. That was a boarding school. I went to a boarding school in Bamenda, a city in my country. So when I went to boarding school, life was hard. Like, guys, things were hard for me in boarding school. I'm sure some of my classmates, when they see me now, they're just like, wow, is this precious? Things were really hard for me in boarding school. You know, as a lady, there's some little things which we definitely need, like pad. those little things. I know you guys understand. So things were hard for me. I didn't have money to be buying all those things. It wasn't easy. I remember I even used to somehow use my towels for my blood flow. Yeah, it used to happen sometimes. So what came into my mind was, how can I provide money for myself in order to keep up with the things I actually need? Because I'm not the type of person who is competitive in terms of doing girls. Like, I'm not that type of person. I'm just me. I'm just myself. That's how I am. So I had to think of what I could do in order to gain some money, in order to take care of myself, in order to provide myself with those little things which I actually really need. Hunger, a lot of things were going on with me when I was in boarding school. So the only thing that came into my mind that time was to buy sweets. I don't know if I'm pronouncing, I don't know if that's how you call it. Okay, sweet is like the pidgin form in my country. Actually, lollipops. So I had to buy lollipops in packets, and I used to sell them in my classroom. Like, when we go to class, you know, there are these rich kids who always want to be sucking lollipop while listening to lectures and all. So I used to buy those packets. I'll buy them and sell in class, have some gain, then take care of myself. That's what used to really survive me when I was in secondary school, because my secondary school was a hard one, guys. It was really a hard one as a lady. I would say as a lady, because I didn't have a lot of things in order to take care of myself. I started selling those things at, I think I was 15 years old in secondary school. That's Form 3. I don't know what Form 3 can be in your own country, but I was 15 years old when I was selling all those lollipops. So I had to go through all that until I went to high school. Okay, in high school I wasn't doing anything. I was just managing with what I could manage. It was hard, but yeah, that's life, right? In high school I was just there managing and all. High school in my country is just 2 years. So after my 2 years I went to the university. Oh my god, life in the university too was hard. So what could I have done? Like, what could I do in terms of feeding? Then I was keeping hair. I need to do my hair, definitely. I'm a lady. Not that I'm comparing with people, but you know, I have to take care of myself as a lady, because then you are wearing dresses in order to go to school. But in secondary school, we used to wear uniforms where no one knows what you wear. So yeah, the same with everybody. But in university, we all have to wear clothes in order to go for lectures. So then what could I have done? Life was still hard. Yes, life has been hard all through. Even up to now, life is still hard, but at least I thank God for what I have today. Not that I have a lot, but at least I'm at a better place today as compared to where I was yesterday. So at the university, since things were hard, I had to be able to take care of myself. The thing that came into my mind in order to survive, I remember I've told you guys my story on how I was doing one marketing stuff where they were deceiving us. Then I didn't know. Definitely I went into business and all that. I've told you guys the story. I'll put the screenshot here, so, and the video here, so you can watch it if you want to watch after this, of how I went to the university and betrayed my father. Instead I started working instead of continuing my studies. That's because things were hard, guys. Things were really hard. So after doing that DS Max, the marketing stuff which I was doing at the university, then I knew that they had, you know, betrayed me. They lied to me about giving me a job and all that. So I cried and it was hard. The next year I went back to school. That's level 1. I had to start again. After starting, things were hard. I still needed money to take care of myself. So I started boiling eggs. I don't know. I used to boil eggs and make pepper. I boil eggs and make pepper and sell in order that people can buy, and I'll have some gain in order to take care of myself, to keep up, because it wasn't easy. Life has always been hard, as I said. So so I was selling eggs. I used to sell eggs all the time. I keep selling eggs in order to survive until things happened and I came to China. You guys know my story about China, right? How I started my lip balm business. When I came to China, at first of all started with teaching. Teaching wasn't giving because as a student, like I said, I'm not supposed to work because of the visa I have. So I started asking myself, if something happens that the police catches me today teaching in the classroom, what will happen to me? They will definitely repatriate me, right? And I'm studying, which shows my studies, everything is just going to stop. What will I do then? That's what prompted me. I know you guys have heard my stories of how I started my business, my lip balm business, how I gave birth in China, how I sent my baby back home, and how to put myself into business. So starting business wasn't something which I would say was strange to me, because I've done it all my life. I've been doing business all my life in order to keep up with my life. So when it comes to this hair business and all, I'm actually learning everything on my own. I keep learning different recipes. I keep trying different things on my hair in order to see how it's going to work. And then when it comes to my strategies on how I deal with clients and everything, I think it's just something that's inborn, because growing up and seeing my mom doing all that, I had to practice it in secondary school. And at the university back home, I used to do that. Now I'm in the university here in China, and I'm still doing business in order to pay my school fees, pay everything, school, my rent, everything. Like, it's not easy. So I'll somehow say that business has always been something that it's inborn. Yeah, I think it's inborn, and I'm just praying that my daughter should at least take that from me, because when it comes to the physical part, she has taken everything that her father has, but I pray she should also take the business part of me, since I took it from my mom. It should be like a family thing. Definitely, if she was with me, I'll be teaching her how to, like, she'll be saying the things I'm doing, so definitely she'll be learning one or two things as I learned without even knowing. So that's my story about how I grew up as a business person and how I'm succeeding as a business person right now in China. I'm really grateful to God for everything He has done for me. There were times in life when I thought I wouldn't be able to make it. Even up to now, the only thing I would say I cry now is the fact that I'm not with my daughter. That's one of my greatest things. Sometimes, you know, as a mother, it's not easy. And also sometimes I always wish to have love. Not like boyfriend love or anything, but I really wish to have like family love, like feel that I have a family and all. But yeah, you can't change what God has made, right? You can't change anything. People behave the way they behave. You also behave the way you behave and all. So yes guys, I'm happy. So today I have launched my PL's Share Ayurvedic curling cream. When you stepped in looking like a snack, man, damn ready to attack. It's made with Ayurvedic herbs as usual. I am an Ayurvedic girl, so everything I make definitely needs to have Ayurvedic in it, because Ayurvedic is just the truth and the secret to an amazing hair growth and healthy hair. You get it? So I launched it today, and it really got me thinking about how I started, or where I started from. And I'm grateful to God, because one thing is I want my business line to be complete, as in I want my hairline to be complete, like having shampoo. I already have a shampoo, I have deep conditioner, I have leave-in conditioner, I have hair growth oils, I have two actually. Now I've added a curling cream, and I just want my business to have a full set. And later I'm going to go into training. The thing is, I will be upgrading my products as days goes by. Definitely, to be perfect, you don't just start something and become perfect. So as days goes by, I'll be seeing my errors and adjusting everything in order to be perfect. And definitely one day you guys will hear of PL International. Like, you guys will hear my name somewhere, by God's grace. So I'm hoping for the highest level. Right now I'm studying international trade. Studying this international trade is just to make me know more about the theoretical part when it comes to business, you know, marketing, accounting and all that. Is just to help me know the theoretical part. But for the training part, or like the practical part, I've been doing that all my life. And hopefully one day, who knows, I might work in a very good company, right? Why having my own company somewhere? So yes guys, I've been talking too much. So I'll be showing you guys videos on how I'll be using my product. Especially right now I've done my curling cream. I'll do a video on how it works on my hair. I actually wish my daughter was here so I could try this product on her hair too for kids, but unfortunately she's not here. So yeah, and I'm the only one with natural hair where I am right now, so you guys will just see the tutorial only on my hair. And please guys, patronize me, okay? Patronize me. Don't just look at me that I'm small. Know that with time you guys I'm proclaiming it in Jesus' name. I proclaim it in Jesus' name. So let me know your own story. Are you doing business? If you are doing business, let me know. When did you start selling? What have you learned? I've been thinking also of doing business videos, but just that where I am right now is not so good for me to start business videos. But definitely I will do that. Actually, I've bought some things about the things I use in order to create my recipes and all that. So I've been thinking maybe I'll do a video on it one of these days on the things you need in order to start your recipes, like hair products, skin products, because definitely with time I'll also go into skin products. For now I'm in hair, then maybe perfect in hair, then we'll go to skin. Okay, so let me know in the comment section about how you started your business. Are you planning to do business? If I comment in the comment section. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you loved my business story. Thank you all, and I love you all as usual.
Shop, you know what is it I'm talking about.